Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I got some new stuff in both on Amazon that I ordered some things, and I had some stuff come in also from various other sites, and I want to show you that what I got, and I want to share it with you. I'm also adding a new planner to my collection, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to use that for. So all of these things are stuff that I'm going to be using, and I just wanted to share it with you and let you see all of the things that I got. First, I'm going to go over my pens and stuff so they can get them out of the way. The first thing I got the Kleena Energel pens in a 0.3. Let's see if you can see it. So 0.3 right there. And then I got one in a 0.5. And everybody, like, I saw using them. I've actually seen these on jet pens a while, and I just was curious to get a couple of them and try them out. And you'll see why I got them. I typically write with a 0.5, so that's like my standard size of ink. But I wanted to get a 0.3, and I'm going to tell you why in just a minute. And that's going to be because I bought two Hobonichi Weeks planners, and I needed something that wrote really tiny to go in there. So I got these two. I got a blue one and I got a pink one because I just like those colors, and they just happen to come in the size that I wanted. So I got one of each of these to try. I did not have any normal colors of dot markers, and I always use the Zig dot markers. I have two sets of these. I don't remember which two sets that I have, but I do. And other than these, and I didn't have the regular colors. Like, I didn't have a standard blue, a standard purple, a standard red, a standard green, a standard pink, and a standard black. So, like, I didn't have the, like, typical, like, 6 basic colors. And one of the reasons I got this is because Valentine's Day is coming up, and I didn't have a red or a regular pink. My other pink is kind of like I don't know, like it's a different kind of a pink. It's not a true pink. It's like a fluorescent-y color pink. So I wanted to get a true pink and a true red. So that's why I got this pack. And I also wanted a black marker that does black dots just to make lists and things. So, like, these three were in here. So I figured I might as well just get the other colors too. Like, purple would come in handy. A standard blue and a standard green I'm sure would come in handy, because my only green that I have is like neon green. It's like, it's really bright. So having these colors would be great and useful because I use these all the time in my planners. So I picked these up. And I got these on Amazon in a pack together. Okay, so let me set these aside. The next set I got, I bought these. I forgot what website, honestly, that I bought these from. One of my planner people sells these, and I bought a set of these together. And they are, like, not the dual-sided. They're the Zig singles, the Clean Color Dot singles. And these were just, they came in 6 colors that I just didn't own. So I got these 6 colors. This one is, let's see if it even says Pale Moss. And this gave me some, like, neutral colors that weren't like the bright fluorescence like I told you some of my other ones were. Oatmeal, which is like a true tan. My other tan's like leans yellow. Wisteria, grayish green, pale turquoise, and pale rose. So I got another color pink for Valentine's Day in this, and another purple as well, because my other ones were, like, really, like, bright. They were too bright for my taste, and these are more muted colors. So that's why I picked these up. I'm going to set those aside. All right. Another thing that I got was this. Well, it came in a pack of 4. So I have 4 of these. A blue, a pink, a yellow, and I forgot what the other color was. But here's the blue one. That's just the one I grabbed first. They don't really care what color it is. But it is whiteout, but it's like a beige color, as you can see. Like, the whiteout in here is beige. It's not white. And the reason that it's beige is because my Hobonichi Weeks paper is a beige color. And I have some other tablets and notebooks and stuff that are like beige. So I got some whiteout that more closely matches the beige. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. Now, the 2 big things that I got were my Hobonichi Weeks. I got 2 of them, and I'll explain to you why I ended up with 2 of them and how I ended up with 2 of them. Well, I got them both off of Amazon. I wasn't sure which one I wanted, but I knew I wanted something cute. This was the first one I ordered. It was supposed to have been like next day delivery, but it took like a week to get it to me, and Amazon like marked it as probably lost. Well, so I ordered this one because I still needed a Hobonichi Weeks. Right after that, I found out that it was running late. After they told me for the third time they were late, I ordered another one that would be here in 2 days instead of next day, and it actually showed up before this one. Then they said, oh, it might show up or whatever, and then this one magically showed up on the same day this one did. So that's how I ended up with 2 of them. I only needed one, but now I've got to figure out what to do with the other one because they're so cute. I'm going to figure something out to do with it. So this is my first Hobonichi Weeks. This has like it's like a silk tie material on it. It's really nice. And I'm going to go through this in just a minute, but first I want to unbox this one that I haven't opened yet because I want to show you what comes in the pack of the Hobonichi Weeks when you order it. So here's how this works. So you open the back here because I thought it was really neatly packaged, and you pull it out. I'm going to push the paper over here. I'm going to put it back in the box later because I'm going to keep it nice and pristine until I figure out what to do with it. And then you get a Life of Hobonichi in here. And it tells you a little about it and things like that and the other kinds of stuff they carry. That's not really important. But what I thought was neat is it comes with these 2 plastic pieces, which I'm going to use as a pencil board. So I thought it was neat that they came with 2 of them. So you can use them for a bookmark, whatever. You can use them for craft things. You can put paint on them and use them to like mix paint. Whatever it is that you're into. Like I thought these 2 little plastic sheets like were super cute, and it kept it protected while it was shipping so that the corners and stuff wouldn't bend. So they protect their products really good, and I'm going to keep these. I really like them. So I'm just going to set these aside for right now. And then this is also a special edition. It's some kind of fabric brand from Liberty Fabrics. I've never heard of this, but apparently it's something in England. Here's the information. It's from London, founded in 1875, etc. And this is one of the fabrics that they carry that's like super popular. And I wish you could like feel it. It's like really nice. It's a really nice quality fabric. I can see why they are a famous fabric company. This fabric feels expensive. And this one feels just like a men's silk tie or satin or whatever material that it's made out of. It feels like silk to me, actually. And it's also from a company that makes things. I didn't keep the little insert, but if you look for the one that has this design on it online, you can see that. But it's also from a famous company. So I wanted the fabric covers because I just thought they were pretty. And if I'm going to use something every day, I just want it to be pretty. And I thought these 2 were the prettiest. So that's why I got them. And I didn't want to risk ordering another one of these because the last one had gotten lost. So like I ordered this one and I figure, hey, if they accidentally both shut up, big deal. I'll have 2 planners. I'm a planner junkie. Like what's another planner because of the fact I have so many as it is right now. One day I'll show you all my planners. So anyway, that's what it looks like. And it comes with this little pocket. And you put this little pocket in the back here like this, and you can store things in it. So I'll show you how that attaches. I will pull this off because I'm going to put it on there anyway because it's a very useful thing. You just pull the backing off, and it goes in the back because of the way it's lined up. I mean, otherwise it wouldn't be functioning unless you wanted to hold it on the opposite side. And you just make sure you line it up to the very edge. And just push it down. And there you go. You have this wonderful pocket. And then you can put stuff in it right away. Like it works great. Okay? Nice pocket. Then let me toss that. And then now you have a little pocket to store some stickers or whatever in here in the back, which is what I use mine for. And then it has a bookmarker in here too. They're always folded in on themselves when you first get them, so there'll be a crease in them. So here are the bookmarks. It has a gray and a black bookmark. I don't know if they all have gray and a black, but mine both have gray and black on the inside. One is gray and one is black. I use these to mark the month and the day. This one does not have a daily in it. It just has blank pages in the back. I'll do a flip through for you in a minute. So here's what it looks like if you've never seen a Hobonichi Weeks. Like, it's similar to the cousin, as in it has an overview here. And then it has whatever you want to use to track for the year on this. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for yet. And then it goes into the months. It starts in the previous December and then goes to January. And then what I do is I take one of these. It doesn't matter what color, whatever makes your fancy. I usually use the gray one because it's the one I use the least is looking at the months. So I put one in there, and then I put the other one on whatever week. Now, unlike the cousin, there's no daily in here. There's just a whole bunch of blank graph paper in the back. They're like, I'll tell you how many pages in a minute, but it's a lot, more than I'm going to use. And then it starts into the weeks. So like today is the week of the 16th. So here's what the layout looks like. So you have a horizontal kind of all on one page weekly. So this is great for if you're like using it to track one thing, which is the reason I got it. And I'll show you what I do with it in the other one because I've actually started using the other one. And then you track down through here and put whatever it is. So like if you're just tracking something simple in it or one item in it, or if you just don't have a lot of plans and you don't write a lot of stuff down, this is a great planner if you just want to use it for important stuff. And then you have this blank page over here that you can make to-do list or journal or whatever it is that you want to do for the week, or track additional things. Or you can extend these lines over here with a ruler, and then you have more space to write in if you need to. Okay. Of course, they have quotes at the bottom. I have the English version, so they are in English. And then you go to the back, somewhere in here, they're numbered like that. I haven't got tabs yet. I don't think I'm going to tab it because it's pretty simple to use because I have the 2 bookmarks. And then after you get done with the 12th month, you have a whole bunch of graph paper. It starts here with a little notes, and it has some useful abbreviations for when you take notes. And then it has page numbers here that you can put a page in a subject. So like if you want to use this for a class, say you have one college class, or you're tracking one thing in this, you're journaling or whatever, and you can put topics. And then all of the pages are actually numbered from that point. So let's see how many pages there are in it. There are 75 pages total of this graph paper in here. So that's quite a lot of graph paper. They also sell something called a Hobonichi Weeks Mega, and it has like 250 of these pages. I can't even think of what I'm going to use 75 of them for. Probably for pen swatches and stuff, or if I just decide to do a daily one day, like I need a daily for something, or want to make a list or passwords, or I don't know, whatever I'm going to do with it. I can't figure out 75 things to do with it. But if you can figure out 250 things to do with it, get the Mega, because it has like more than twice as many pages. Then it has this chart in the back of how to measure things using non-traditional things. And then it has a favorites. You can pick whatever favorite thing you want to track for 12 months. Or you can put some skinny washi over the top of this and name it whatever you want to and track something in it. And then they have a My Top 100. You can use the top 100 for whatever you want. 100 favorite movies, 100 favorite restaurants, 100 favorite meals, 100 favorite days. I don't care, whatever you want to track with it. And then some My Favorite Things to fill out. I always think these are fun to fill out, just for fun, just to see who you are. And when you look back at them over the years, if you keep your planners, you can see what was you were liking at that time. And then how to start a better conversation. I'm not sure why this is in here, but whatever. And then there's a checkoff list for each day of the year. Or you can also use this for like tracking anything else that you would like. You could like put a dot on that day that you went to the gym or something. But anyway, that's how that works. So you can see how long it is to get to the end. And then there's an address page to put important addresses on. And and then there's a place for your address and your personal whatever. And that's it. And then the pocket is in the back, and it has this Hobonichi like print here. And this is like a really weird kind of paper. Like it feels like a hardcover book paper. And then this is soft. It gives the cover a little bit. It's like a sturdy laminated cardboard or something with this paper, but it's not completely hard. Like it gives a little, as you can see. I would say it's like the thickness of like a Bible. Like if you know how a Bible like bends a little bit and gives, I would say it feels similar to that. Let me put the bookmark where it goes in the page. Sorry. So I just know where it goes because I want to stick it somewhere, and I'll put the black one on the weekly, and that's how I like flip back and forth. And I don't really, and it flips right to January because I have the bookmark in it. So now let me show you the one I've actually planned in. So that's this one. I'm going to figure out something to do with this one. I'm thinking about maybe using it to journal or something like that, or maybe meal plan in it. I cook a lot, so I thought about maybe writing what I ate that day and track it like that just for fun. Because I plan on using this because it is a dated calendar, and I'm not into the redating. So I am going to use it for something. I've got to decide fast because I don't want to waste any weeks. Or I just may like use it to put other stuff in. Or this might be my take everywhere journal. I mean, sorry, calendar. Because if I go anywhere, like, and I need a planner or whatever for something, I might use it for that. But I haven't decided yet. You can drop some ideas in the comments. But what I got this one specifically for is I am taking 2 college classes and 2 professional development classes right now. And they're going to run all the way into April, or through April. Like they'll end at the end of March, beginning of April. And I needed something to track the assignments and everything without putting it in with my other stuff. Because if I put it in with my other planning, I can't put it in with my work planning because my work planner like is full. And I need every line to plan for work. And my personal planner, it is full as well. So I needed something separate to track my work that I could all see on one page and keep up with my assignments without forgetting to do any of them. So that's what I got this for. So I will show you how I have it set up so far. So far this is the first monthly that I have. So I have set up the month like this. Now, I didn't buy this kit. This is not something that I went and spent money for. Well, technically I bought it, but I don't know if you're familiar with Planner Kate. But Planner Kate has these like misfit like grab bags or whatever it's called. Well, they're not all necessarily misfit, but she has grab bags, like mystery grab bags. And they go on sale a lot for like real cheap. And when they do go on sale, like I grab them because I have so many planners that everything in it's going to work for something I own. And if not, I'll just repurpose it and use it anyway. So I got this one. It's called a personal planner. I don't even know what a personal planner is. I've never seen a personal planner from Planner Kate. But this works great in here, and that's what I used it for. I took the washi that was off of the top and put it up here. I took the January sticker and put it here. Now, this is washi tape that I just had in my generic washi collection, not connection. And I just put a strip of my thickest washi down the side, and it fit perfect. And then this came with the numbers, so I took all the numbers, and I put them in here. And it came with the little decorative squares and stuff. And I put a decorative square here. And it seemed to fit in the box almost perfectly. I could have trimmed it. But since it was at the bottom, like whatever. And then it had all of these little stickers here. And they seemed to fit like really well in the boxes. So I used that for those things. And then also from Planner Kate, you get these like samplers. Like every time you order something, you get a bunch of samplers. Or you can order like them separately for like super cheap. I think like 25 cents a sheet. And I have a whole bunch, like I have hundreds of these. And so I picked out the things that I thought would work well in here. And that's where I got these little designs up here. New Year, Bill Do, the little picture of the car, everything are in these little sampler sheets like this. So these are the ones that I'm going to use in here that I picked out of my samples that I thought would work great. So there's some names and little icons and stuff. And they work great in there. And then they fit in this little pouch in the back, just perfect. Like I can take them anywhere I go and I can just stick them right inside this little pouch. They fit perfect and it doesn't take up much room and it still closes well. Okay, so I'm going to put that back into the month and then I'm going to show you my first weekly spread in here because like I said, I just got this planner because it was running late. I expected it like last week, but it didn't work out. And I will show you my weekly spread. Here's my first weekly. All I did in here was take some Simply Gilded washi that was in a color scheme that I liked. And I put just a little strip up here. I used one of my mild liners and I put a line here. And then I took one of the stickers from these kits that I got from Planner Kate just randomly. And I put the sticker here. And then I had a little black heart that matched that I got from one of the sample pages and put it here. And then I used my dot markers to make dots. And then I made a list of all of my assignments that I have to do this week. Now the list may get longer because I may finish all of these because I'm super close to finishing and it's just now Wednesday. So I may put some more on here as I finish these. And I put due dates and everything like that on them. And then I'll just check them off. And some weeks are busier than others because one of my classes doesn't start until next week. So right now I'm only running 3. So when the 4th one starts, I will have more stuff to do. And then during the week, I put what day I'm going to do what assignments. And again, like starting next week, I'll have a 4th class. So I'll need the extra spaces to put those classworks. And again, I just took a mild liner. I took my 0.3 pen, which fits perfect in here. That's what I wrote all of this with this pen that I just bought. and it works great. And I did make some mistakes. You can't tell that I did because this cream colored whiteout works perfect. And it matches perfect on the page. And then over here, what I did was take, excuse me, I dropped it on the floor. I had some more of those like little sample kits that I told you I got from Planner Kate. And they're like translucent dots. I don't know if you can tell they're translucent, but like you can see through the dots like straight on top of the numbers. And they fit perfect. I held them up like that to see that they fit perfect. And then I just peeled an entire set of 5. They actually came from this kit because they are all 5 the same color to match for the days of the week. And then I just took my dark marker from over here and just stamped the 2 on the weekend to keep the weekend separate from the week. Also, I have these that came in a sample size 2 that both fit in the monthly here, just great. So like I have a bunch of sample sizes of these that I can put on stuff. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a little small grid here, and they would fit in here as well if you needed to write something down. So I have all of these that I can use as well, and I have more. These are just a few that I picked. But if you have these sample sheets because you like Planner Kate like I do, they work great in here. And I'm not going to be stickering this up like all over the place because this is a functional planner for me, and it's small and there's just no room for that. So all I'm going to do is put a little piece of washi tape at the top. Put, like some kind of header, use some highlighters. These I use stickers just because I had them. I didn't purchase them. And this I had a kit that I just happened to have, so I used it. I also have for next month, for February, I had this one randomly in a Planner Kate thing that I'm going to use. This is from the Pocket Planner. But if you look, like these boxes are almost the same size. So I think they're going to go great in there. And the washi tape is almost the right size to go at the top and bottom here. I'm going to put it down at the bottom. And then they have some other stuff in here that will fit just great. Like everything fits in the boxes, as you can see, just perfect. So I'm going to use these for February because I just happen to have a February one. And again, I got that in that like random grab bag from Planner Kate. I didn't buy these intentionally. And then in that same grab bag, I had a March one. And so I'm going to use this one for March. And then I have this one for June. And I don't have one for the other months, but I may like just, use regular washi tape or whatever stickers I have left over here I might combine. But so these are the ones that I just happen to have already. Or I may reach out to the D-stash groups because you can get them like super, super duper cheap because nobody uses this size stuff, and ask if they have an April and May one. And just pick out from that and stick them in here because I'm not going to buy like planner specific kits. I just think it's a waste of money for something that I'm using that's functional to like spend a lot of money on that when I can just put some washi and whatever on it, because I can recreate this kit looking thing without paying any money for it with all of the stickers that I own. So for April, I may just like pick something with some flowers on it, and then I have month stickers. I'll just pick one that says April and stick it on it. And I have day stickers that are separate. I'll just pick one and stick it on it, and we'll pretend that was an April kit. And then I'll use like some of these that I have like here and stick it in there and make it colorful. Or some I have left over from one that's like this that has a ton. And I actually have 3 of these, so I may just like use some of this stuff but change the word to April and make that one April. Who cares? So anyway, this is how I plan on using it. And then if I have any important stuff, like I said, I'm going to use the white pages for that. These will be school assignments, so if I have a project or anything. Now, I just started my classes, so that's not, I haven't written anything down yet, but say I have a project that has specific instructions, that's what I'm going to use the note pages in here for, to do that. So I'm going to use this for all of my college classes. The reason I'm taking the college classes is I'm a school teacher, and we have to recertify every 5 years in my state. Every state has a different requirement for that. So I take the college classes to use the credits to recertify my certificate. So that's what I'm doing with this. But yeah, so like there's place to put all of these in the back. Like every one of these fit. It's not an issue, and it closes just fine. And it's not too thick. Like nothing, even on the other side, it's still not too thick. And my bookmarks save everything, and it's great size to throw in a backpack or whatever. So here's what I'm going to use that for. And then here's my other Hobonichi planner. And I like, that's in silver. I just noticed that. That's so really cute. And that's what I have. These are the things that I purchased. I hope that you liked the video. And if you have any questions about any of the products that I just bought, put it in the comments. And if you have some ideas of what for me to use the second one for, because I just can't send it back. It's just too beautiful. And like, I'm a tactile person, just touching it, I want to keep it. But I need to figure out something to do with it. So if you have some ideas on something to do with it, because I already have a work planner, I already have a personal planner, and now I have a school planner to track my schoolwork. What can I do with this other one? Like, ideas, let me know in the comments. I hope you guys have a great day. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!